Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. I have another Tomica Hyper Series review for you today. This is the support vehicle fire truck. This is from the older original Tomica Hyper Series line as opposed to the new Drivehead line. Basically what Tomica did is they created a television show for these toys that they had, and then they kind of rebranded the toys. Some of them have slightly different color schemes and such, but as far as I know, the Drivehead version of the fire truck is the same toy, just maybe a little bit different color scheme, but same accessories and everything. So I already had this one, so I didn't bother to rebuy the Drivehead version because it is the same toy. But here is the front of the box. Oops, sorry, my lights went a little crazy there. There's the top of the box. Not much going on the bottom. Just kind of shows how it can, of course, merge with the robot for rescue backdraft. And then here it is on the back, just again showing how it can combine. Nice, cool. I like this group shot down here. I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to try to zoom in down there. That's each of the three robots with their support vehicle. And then down here it just shows other vehicles that are available in the line. So that's it pretty much for the box. Let's go ahead, get them out of the package and take a closer look. So here is the fire truck out of the packaging. And unlike some of the other vehicles, this is kind of mostly separated into two parts. This is the cab, and then it has this kind of trailer on the back. As far as the cab goes, pretty standard looking truck cab here for the front. And then it has these two maroon pieces on the back, which will of course become new arms for rescue backdraft. And then the back trailer has this kind of large... At first I thought maybe this tanker was supposed to be like full of rocket fuel for the giant thruster on the back. Then I thought maybe it's supposed to be water because, you know, he is a firefighter. But then the sticker kind of says main tank booster, so I'm going to assume it's full of fuel. But really nice chrome there. I like that a lot. Nice and shiny. Then you have these two boosters here on the sides, and then you have these two giant cannons on the top. And that just kind of all pegs onto this little trailer, which you can see the hitch right there, and it just snaps right on. There we go. And then it can bend once it's snapped on. Rolls pretty well. Pretty nice job there. I like the look of it. I think it's kind of funny just because you don't see most fire trucks in two parts, like a small cab with a trailer, but it works for what we need to do here. So, I like the look of it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Rescue Backdraft, and then we can get the combination going. Alright, so this is the Drivehead version of Rescue Backdraft, but of course it is completely compatible with this version of the fire truck, because they are the same toys. They just, you know, got a little bit of different stickers, you know, new paint applications. I think some of the head sculpts are different, but everything's completely compatible. So if you have some of the older toys and some of the Drivehead toys, they all work together. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take off the arms. Put them off to the side and take off his backpack. Put that off to the side as well. Make sure he's still standing. There we go. Then I'm going to come to the fire truck. Go ahead and take that off just for now. Unhook the two arms. And you can see this piece just kind of hanging out. I'm just going to put this off to the side for the moment. Take these, pull them down, straighten that out, rotate that, fold out the fist, and then you're going to want to press this down and slide it on, and then you can let it go, and that's what keeps it in place. So you can do the same thing for the other arm. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so now we got our new arms on there. Come back over to this section, take off the two boosters, and then take off this entire chrome backpack. Take this trailer, put that off to the side. Come around to the back. These boosters will peg into the back of his legs down here. So now he's got some rocket calves, basically. Take the two guns off. I guess if you really wanted to, you could leave the guns on and then just plug this whole backpack right here. And that takes a little bit to get it plugged in. There we go. So you could leave the guns on like that if you want to, but what you're meant to do is unplug them from here and plug them onto the side here. Just swivel them around a little bit. And there you go. So you can have the guns pointing straight up if you like that look. Kind of makes me think of like Onslaught from the Combaticons for Transformers, something like that. Or, of course, you can bend them a little forward if you like the shoulder cannon look. I think both looks are pretty cool. It's really just personal preference. But, of course, that can be done. You can also take the cannons off completely and just have them in the hands. You can wield both guns like this. I guess technically they're water cannons, they're not guns, but... So you got two giant water cannons there like that. Or, as they show on the show, you can put them forward. And it's a little tricky to do, but you can do it. And then they have little, there's like a slide and a clip, and you just slide it in. And then he can use the cannon. Now it looks a little ridiculous, but you can raise it up a little bit. And then he's just put the two together for like a giant blast. So I think that's cool. You got a lot of playability there with the cannons. You could two different ways to display them on the backpack. Technically three if you want to leave them on here. He can wield them as one giant cannon like this, or separately one in each hand. So I think that's pretty cool. A lot of playability there. And then I guess the booster on the back and the back of his legs, you know, so he can take flight if need be. So he's got pretty much all his bases covered. He's got heavy firepower, flight capabilities, pretty solid support vehicle addition to his armor. Now you do have these pieces left over, and you have the pieces from you know, Rescue Backdraft's normal rig. You can take this and peg it right on here, just like the other one was pegged on there. And then you can take these and fold them up and peg them on here, just like the other arms were pegged on here. You have to remove this gun, obviously. And then pop this back on here. And put this gun, where does this connect? Like this? Like that. So there you go. Then you could have the other pieces that you took off kind of go back on and have a little bit smaller fire truck still in operation. Still rolls very well. So I think that's kind of cool. I think it's neat that you can put the other pieces on. I mean, all the connection ports are the same, so any arms can connect to anything like that. And then this is just the same set of pegs, so peg it right on there. Very cool. So I really like the look of Rescue Backdraft with these extra pieces. I love the two giant cannons. And I think the sparkly chrome jetpack is also pretty cool. I really like Fire Truck a lot. I still think Sonic Jet is my favorite of the three support vehicles, but I have to say Fire Truck is a very close second. I mean, his name is a little boring. It is literally just called Fire Truck. I feel like they could have come up with something a little bit more exciting and fun. But, I mean, it's a name. The toy is a lot of fun. I think it's a really nice looking truck on its own. I love the two cannons. I think the nice chrome jetpack for the booster engine to give him flight capabilities is really cool. I don't really have anything to complain about. I mean, like I said, the biggest thing I can find to nitpick is that it's literally just called Fire Truck. If you're looking to pick up the official Drivehead version, like I said, I think the only difference is maybe a little bit of paint fluctuation or just color scheme in general. But otherwise, that's a good toy. This is a good toy. This version might be a little bit cheaper now since the Drivehead version exists. Some places might be clearancing out this version, so might be a nice way to kind of get the same toy for a little bit cheaper. But yeah, I definitely think it's a lot of fun, and the nice thing is it is compatible with any of the robots, so if you have like only Sonic Interceptor but you want to pick this up, you can certainly do that. You can buy this one. It'll work with White Hope, Sonic Interceptor, Rescue Backdraft. Any of the 3 robots are all the same connection port. It would even work with Cyclone Interceptor as well. And if you have the SWAT version of Sonic Interceptor that's coming out soon or came out previously, it would work with that too. So any of the robots, that's the nice thing about this line. All the ports, all the arm ports are the same. All the leg connectors are the same. So you can mix and match and come up with whatever combinations you want. I really like this thing, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd like to hear your opinions. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the support vehicle fire truck from Tomica Hyper Series. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.